Ahoy, morning breathers. Happy Monday. Welcome to our little corner of the world we call the morning breath. You can't hear anything.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't hear Tim. That's all right, though. I can hear him.
Be the headphones.
I can hear him outside of the headphones.
Be the headphones. That's all right. Happy Monday, everybody. It is the first day of autumn today.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Happens about 1:26 or something like that.
Oh, well, there
At
we
some
go.
point, so this is the day, or very near this day, that there's 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night. The sun is directly over the equator.
All right.
There's your lesson for astrology for the day.
Well, I can tell you, I was driving last night as it went from day to night, and I'm trying to think. I was about 7:30. It was pretty dark, but somewhere between 7 to 7:30 is when we lost all our light last night.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the official sunset was, but it got dark at 7:30 or by
I
7:30.
was out in the field, and the sun was still up, I think about 7, but you're right. It was somewhere in between there.
Yeah,
I feel like I've been gone for a while.
you have, and we missed you.
I don't think you did.
I think we did. I tried to run the board one day. We got her done, but yeah, actually, that was last Wednesday. I was going to run the board on Wednesday and just let Jack and Peter have their day, and just I was just going to stay quiet and
That
push
didn't
buttons. And we ended up having a few computer problems. And as soon as there's any problems, SPP has to get back in the game.
So that Wednesday, I did check in.
Yeah.
And, well, I think I didn't watch it live, or I was trying to, but it wasn't on. And
Yeah, we didn't get started. We were five or so minutes late.
Yeah. I noticed that.
Yes. Yeah. We tried. We got
But
something out, though.
I didn't call in and say, what the hell?
He did.
Boss
He
man.
just chew us out.
Jesus, SPP.
He got us running.
You got you running.
I was the one sitting there when it all crashed down, and he got us back up. So
We got this figured out yet, SPP?
Working on it.
Still working on it.
Still. Always a work in progress.
Okay.
always a work in progress.
Can you hear now?
I can.
Just
All good.
Didn't have something plugged all the way in, apparently.
Guess not.
I'm all good now.
That's what we know. We also know that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew this morning, we are powered by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Willie and all the Hy-Vee Fast and Freshes.
Zzz.
I didn't really do any introductions. We have Boss Man Matt this morning.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Over to you, and we could do nothing.
Nothing.
Well, that's not true. We could get started, and then it could go to hell.
Well,
But we always have SPP to straighten it out one way or the other.
Ahoy, skipper.
Ahoy to you, my lad.
I look at it this way. As long as everything's running okay, we can be okay. But little signs of problems and SPP's back in the chair.
Take over.
Take over.
Take over. So there was some football over the weekend.
Yep.
So I told myself I wasn't going to watch the Hawkeyes Friday. I couldn't help it.
Yeah, I know. So we had high school football games that we were doing.
I know. I was kind of watching. that.
Well, it just that I couldn't watch it. I was trying to follow on my phone and run a camera, and
there's only so much that brain's going to
yeah,
do.
it was not going great for me. But yeah, I followed along from a distance.
So I kept an eye on the Washington game, which we handled. Sometimes, seemed to handle our business there pretty good against Oskaloosa.
Yeah. It just goes to show, Washington, it's hard to tell. It's still early season. I don't know who they've, you still don't know for sure. But those first two games, Washington got beat pretty good.
On the road.
And as it's turning out,
Ranked teams.
They played really good teams, and now they're playing teams that are, more in their
Not ranked.
Yeah, and taking care of business. So
I like it. Yeah, Cale Williams having himself a season.
Yep, taking care of business.
Well, he can see better than the rest. His dad's an eye doctor.
I suppose he's fine-tuned him in.
He's got some kind of X-ray vision. Or
Yeah,
something.
there you go.
I don't know. See things before they happen.
There you go. I didn't write it down, but I read a story this morning. A guy was having terrible vision, and somehow they did something. They took a tooth and implanted a tooth into his eye. A tooth. And I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of time on it, but So somehow he improved his vision with a tooth in his eye.
That feels like that would not feel good. Because you get an eyelash in your eye. It kind of friggin' hurts.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So if you want that full story on that, you have to Google that yourself. But it's something about a tooth in his eye. And it worked, I guess.
All right. I'll go with that. So
I don't know how that translates to high school football, but
I don't either. Because we were talking about how good Cale's vision is.
right.
But the Hawkeyes look like a different Hawkeye team. And you don't know that because you didn't get to watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but
When they're opening kickoff back for a touchdown, 5 yards.
I heard that.
Did you? Oh, no, you couldn't watch it either. He looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
I saw the video after, and he didn't get touched for 104 yards. Just ran straight down the sideline pretty much.
He said, I'm going that way, guys.
Yeah.
And they parted ways for him.
Exactly.
But, boy, I thought the score was going to be 82-81.
Who knew that the Hawkeyes could get in a shootout game and hold on?
That's a fact. We haven't looked like that in a couple years.
No, and I don't want to look ahead, but Indiana beat number 9 ranked Illinois 63-10.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that's who we play this week.
Everybody, I'm not worried.
I'm a little worried. I gotta tell you.
Whatever's going to happen. Our defense is pretty good. That quarterback for Rutgers, this Kalakamanis, he was here in this state for a while.
Uh-huh.
He's a slinger, man.
Yeah.
And his receivers catch the ball consistently.
Well, what I heard was that
They're
they got
6'6".
I was going to say they got some big boys playing receiver.
And I mean, we were playing tight. The officials were letting them, kind of grab a little bit.
Right.
They were catching everything. They were pretty impressive, and I was worried that we were going to be able to stop them. But the second half was a different game.
It was. Again, what I heard was that it started blitzing more and putting more pressure on Kalakamanis, and it helped, apparently.
Yeah. So it was a fun win.
Yeah. It's a good win.
Anytime you can go on the road in the Big Ten and get a win.
And, on a Friday.
It's okay.
And they needed it. If they hadn't gotten this one, it would have, it could have, who knows. But
they need a little confidence builder.
Yeah.
So good for the Hawks. Let's see. There was some pro football yesterday.
Yeah.
You want to talk about football a little bit?
Go right ahead.
What do you think, SPP? Did you watch any football yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
What did you see? Did anything stand out?
Well, I watched my Seahawks. That was a big game.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch that.
Yeah.
Who'd they play?
They played the Saints.
And they won? All right.
What else happened? The Bears won for the first time this year. The Bears.
And they played?
They played the Cowboys.
See, that just puts a smile on my face. Because, I just can't stand the Cowboys.
My grandson, we were seeing grandkids this weekend, and we were eating breakfast in the hotel little lobby thing Sunday morning.
Have some waffles, did you?
Yeah, I had some waffles. And he's a big Vikings fan.
I can't believe you got back in time.
Yeah. So he's a big Vikings fan, but we're sitting at a table, and he goes, "What pro football team do you like?" And I said, "Well, I've really watched a lot more college than I do pro." I said, "But when I was a kid, it was all about the Dallas Cowboys." I said, and there's a guy sitting at the other end of this long table we were at, and he's wearing a Packers jersey and a Packers hat, and he just looked at me and he goes, "That's too bad." I said, "I know, but when I was a kid, I was all about the Cowboys."
I believe they've won more championships than the Packers.
That's right.
That's what I would have come back with.
I was not in the mood to get in an argument about the Cowboys versus Packers. So
I'm always in the mood. Always about football. Let's go.
Yeah.
If John were here, he'd have something to say.
He would have something to say.
So, did anything else catch your eye about the weekend? Football.
What else?
Anything for you, boss man?
I didn't watch any.
You were out and about.
I caught a little bit last night of Chiefs Giants.
I assume that the Chiefs finally won their first game of the year.
They did, but it was close for quite a while.
That's two not very good teams.
It was two teams that tried their very hardest to lose the game.
Right.
One of them had to win.
You're going in and out on me, SPP.
Am I?
You're here and there.
I think it was 6-6 or 9-6 at halftime, something like that.
Yeah.
And because they both missed extra points. Well, one was blocked, I think, but
I think New York's kicker right now is their backup punter.
oh, jeez.
fun.
So there you go. So, but yeah, the Chiefs. I saw the Chiefs won. I didn't stay up and watch the whole game.
I didn't either because I just don't care. I can't hardly stand listening to that Kermit chirp. And they seem to have a mic right on him that you can hear him breathe almost. I don't like his voice. I don't like how he walks. And if you don't know who I mean,
I know exactly what you mean. I saw him play Saturday too in the Nebraska versus Michigan game.
That's right.
I don't know who that is because I didn't watch that.
Dylan Raiola is a quarterback for Nebraska.
Okay,
and he
sounds just like him.
Oh, I don't know if he sounds like him. That's about the only thing that's not like him, though. He has the haircut, the look, the style. He throws sidearm like it's everything. He emulates him. To a creepy level, I think. But
yeah, it's what he wanted.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if you got to imitate somebody, I suppose Mahomes is not bad, but he goes to a radical extreme on how much he imitates him.
Didn't Michigan beat Nebraska?
Yep.
Okay. Close game though.
By 3
at Nebraska.
With their head coach on the sideline because he's serving the suspension from the cheating scandal.
Why would he take
from Michigan?
Yeah.
Still, 2 games.
He had a 2-game suspension, and he chose to do it. I think last week and this week. Why didn't you do it the first 2 games of the season? I mean, why would you choose the Big Ten opener? I know he wanted to do that Oklahoma game, but
did it come down? Did that penalty come down that quick? So he could have done the first 2?
Yeah, it happened over the summer, I think.
Right. I didn't know that.
And he apparently he got to choose which 2 games he wanted to set out.
He wants to prove a point. You can win without me.
Well, yeah, he didn't. He was there for the Oklahoma game when they got beat. So
Oklahoma's pretty good.
I think they are.
They're back a little bit. Top 10 now, I think.
Yes. If not top 15.
Paula says Chris Collinsworth is annoying, and she just mutes him.
He is. I can stand him better now than I used to. He used to interject himself a lot and talk about how good he was. And he was a piece of crap, I thought. I just didn't think he was that good playing pro football.
So I was in Mount Pleasant Friday night is at that game, but while Washington was happening. But Jack, our boy Jack, he takes the second quarter and he goes and shoots pictures for the paper.
I know him as Jack's home.
And anyway, so we got Zeph, he's our other guy that calls the games. Anyway, second quarter, John the Voice came down.
What?
Sat with Zeph. And I listened back a little bit of it. He did a pretty good job.
That's, I have appropriately named him The Voice.
I know. He did pretty good.
He can wing it.
Yeah. What's your assessment, Peter?
I thought it was good.
Good.
He did fine.
He did fine. Move on.
Yes. SPP is short with words sometimes.
Well, but they're impactful.
Very, very. Any hellos we need to get to this morning?
Cindy, Jeff, Denise, and Paula are all here this morning.
Cindy, Jeff, Denise, and Paula. You say that quickly.
Yeah, well, they're right there in front of me.
Well, there was one other thing that happened in the National Football League yesterday that, to my knowledge, has only happened one other time.
Do tell.
There was a 1-point safety.
How?
Was it really?
Did you see that?
I did not see that.
Yes. Don't recall who was playing it, but it's only happened one other time that I'm aware of.
I never even heard of it.
They were whatever team was just scored. They were going for a field goal. The field goal was blocked. The extra point.
Mm-hmm.
The extra point was blocked, and it went back and recovered by the defensive team.
Yeah.
Who then was tackled in the end zone. 1-point safety.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't know it existed either.
Wow. All right. Did they win the game by 1 point?
I have no idea.
that would have been a great story.
I went back out and I was in the field, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just knew that it happened, and I would not have known that would have scored anything. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Just thought a blocked field goal, play's kind of dead. eventually.
So when you're out in the field, what are you listening to? Are you not listening to games on the radio, or you got your YouTube TV set up on your phone in the tractor?
No.
You can.
I could.
Yeah.
I don't have a stand.
You
have a stand.
But you do.
I have a stand now, everybody. Look at that.
Tim.
That's pretty fancy stuff right there. I walked in this morning and had this all proud. 12 minutes into our conversation.
Yeah, I just started talking, and all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute. You got to stand.
Wait, what?
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 So, okay, that's not going to happen.
All right, pause.
Kind of thought that was all queued up for that. But no.
What?
Okay. 7:29. Let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back and, gosh, who knows what we'll talk about. We'll find something.
All right.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Welcome back, and ahoy, morning breathers. I'm your host, Skipper Tim.
I'm your host, Skipper.
The Skipper. What do you call me?
Skipper. Just Skipper.
I'm the Skipper.
John was wearing your hat the other day, though.
I made a comment. Crossed the line there.
It's just too much.
There's a line that you don't. That it's like the quarter.
Yeah, the quarter doesn't leave, and you don't wear the skipper's hat.
You don't tug on Superman's cape.
Spit in the wind.
You don't spit in the wind. You don't don the skipper's hat.
Mess around with the junkyard
absence.
dogs, and you don't mess around with Tim.
That's right. That's right. So, you got anything on your mind?
Well, I briefly mentioned this. I went and watched my 10-year-old grandson play football yesterday.
Yeah.
He's in 5th grade.
What position does he play?
Well,
did you find him?
Yeah, I did. He's a little guy, but he's a hustler. He played receiver, and he played running back, and he played cornerback. They basically put 4 guys on the line, and then they have just a line of all the rest of the team just kind of out there. Mm-hmm. It's 5th and 6th grade.
Can't get too complex.
It's not too complex, but he was running in plays. So every other play he would run in and give the quarterback the play. And sometimes he knew what he was supposed to do, and sometimes not as much. And
there's a lot to remember.
Yeah, and sometimes he thought, I'm supposed to come out, and then the coach is like, no, you stay in there. And then anyway. But it was good. He played well. He played a lot.
He was going for the Heisman.
He was. He made a tackle. There's a kid, of course, here I am in the stands like, geez, that kid's 2 times bigger than you. But he got right up in there and got him. And the kid just kind of fell. They kind of run him over. But he got him down. So it was all good.
Tackle's a tackle.
A tackle is a tackle. And he got a tackle. And he didn't get any touches of the ball. But he was out there blocking and doing his thing.
That a kid.
Yeah, he was playing.
That's fun.
So yeah, it was good. We had long talks, not Fox and I, but some of the other people there. 5th and 6th grade. When I was there, you didn't start organized football, tackle or padded football until 7th grade.
Yeah,
and it's like, I don't know. Do you get burned out? And apparently, some of these coaches. Now, I didn't see it when I was there, but some of these coaches you take this pretty seriously in 5th and 6th grade. And it's like
Probably too serious.
It's like, come on. And and there are some kids that didn't play very much, and it's like, I don't know.
It seems awful early to be starting to me.
Yeah. But it's one of those things where everybody's doing it, so everybody would have to stop doing it, or you'd be really far behind, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and I don't think anybody's going to stop doing it. But it was full pads. I mean, they had the whole thing and going at it and tackle, and they played on the high school field, 100-yard field, and the score was 0-0.
They can't get clear down there.
Well, the game right before it was they have 3 different teams of 5th and 6th graders, but the game right before was like 30-8.
Oh,
I didn't see much of that game, but so there was some scoring, but the game I watched was 0-0. And they didn't go to.
You were excited.
Didn't do overtime?
They did not do overtime, and I was
just
like,
remained a tie.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm good, because I was 3 hours from home and I wanted to go.
Kennel up.
So, but it was good. It was a good little weekend.
Awesome. So I was scrolling around on TV last night. I just remembered this.
Yeah.
The Ocho. Sunday night. See any Ocho last night, SPP?
I did not watch the Ocho.
Oh my
last
God.
night.
They play the Ocho a lot.
I don't even know how I find it, but I do.
Right.
There was this thing going on. I'm not going to call it, and I should have just wrote everything down. Something like some premier fighting league or something, where they had tire wrestling, and I saw that in the description, and I thought, I got to see this. So they stacked 2 tires up. Well, first of all, they invite like 8 guys to this studio.
Okay.
And they're all kind of, they do just weird things. And they don't know what they're going to do as far as a competition.
Right. They just show
But one
up.
of these is tire wrestling, where you stack 2 pretty good sized tires that, you might pick up and flip.
Right.
I don't know how they're secured to the floor, and there's a mat around them. And the goal is to pick your dude up and throw him in the center of the tire. So I watched one of those, and Patty was with me. She said, what are you watching? I said, I don't know, but we got to talk about this tomorrow on the show. And so one guy ended up blowing his knee out, so he lost. But there's 2 like
tire wrestling injury. It's just inevitable.
It's they had a referee. It was in a room about a third of this size, I swear.
Oh, jeez.
And they start on each side of the tire, and you can't grab the rim of the tire to hold yourself. But these guys are actually wrestling, trying to pick each other up and put them in the center of the tube. I've never seen anything
Like head first or foot first?
Well,
or doesn't matter.
If you get 51% of their body in, and apparently there's judges, then the match is over. But one guy did get stuck in. He got his butt in. The guy,
right,
and then kind of, then you could jump up and kind of jam him in. And they took it so dang serious. It was so funny. And then they kept talking about Karjitsu.
I did see Karjitsu.
And I said, oh, now I got to watch that.
So what is that?
It's basically 2 people sitting in like the driver's seat and the passenger seat of a car. It's like a compact car. And then when they say go, they unbuckle their seatbelts and then fight each other in the car.
What?
And
okay.
And the way you win
I was going to say, how do you win?
You're judged, but you submit the guy.
Yeah.
You submit your opponent. The first one I watched, he wrapped the seatbelt around his nose. He woke up a little bit, and then they go to round 2. It was the goddamnest thing I've ever seen.
I never heard either one of those things.
This guy was so serious. The announcer is so serious. What's your record in Karjitsu? I've done it twice.
0-0. I've never even heard of this.
When was your first match? Hell, I don't know. 3 years ago. They might have got paid like $50 to go do this.
Right.
It was. I don't know.
You don't think they trained for years for this opportunity?
Although there was one, I watched 2 Karjitsus, And there was one guy who knew what I was doing. He was quick.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one that choked the guy out.
Right.
You get your head back there by where the seatbelt is, over.
Done.
It's over. They were throwing guys out. You're allowed to open the door one time and fall out, and then you get a restart. There's rules to this and officials.
How do you get trained for such a thing?
We need to bring Karjitsu here somehow.
I mean, we can, but I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it either, but I think we can do a better job than this cat that was last night was the announcer.
We can film it. We live stream it.
We got to sponsor it somehow.
Oh, we'll find a sponsor.
We got to do it.
I'm not sure who, but we'll find a sponsor.
I just got to find the list of the 6 or 8 guys that want to do, because they don't know what they're going to do. If they're going to do tire wrestling or card jitsu, or there was one other thing, and I can't remember what it is. I could have watched that all night, but I shut it off so I could stay married.
Patty's like, what is happening?
I said, just let me watch one more batch of this. So she looked it up and told me the rules, which is exactly how they explained it.
Right.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, you saw more exciting Ocho than I saw. I mean, the ones I've seen are like
The pillow fights.
Well, like rock skipping and pop a shot. And
I just catch it at the right time. I get the most cool stuff on the Ocho.
well, still the coolest thing I saw was that series about jousting. Those guys are real life jousting.
I think there was one I saw recently that was 3-team soccer.
Yeah.
And it's a big circle,
I've
and
seen
there's
that.
3 goals, and
Yep. And,
I missed that one.
And there's 3 teams playing, and you can go in any goal. Obviously, you got a goalie in your goal. You don't want to go for him, but you can. Yeah, it's interesting. I can't watch a whole game of it. But
Some of this you just can't.
you're right.
Interesting stuff.
Interesting stuff.
7:40. Let's take a little break. SPP, and we'll come back and get set for the day.
yes.
Okay.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Hey, you want to see something really scary? 3, chills, and things that go bump in the night. The Brushers House of Terror. Family-friendly Halloween treat, visit the Midwest Haunted Rail. Unlimited rides on the Ghost Train, trolley, and carousel, blow-ups, and carnival ride, all for one low price. Kids 4 and under free. Scare up some fun at Midwest Haunted Rails, McMillan Park, Mount Pleasant.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Happy Monday. Welcome back to our...
So I just turned on Facebook, and I hadn't had it on, but Ray jumped in several times.
Oh.
So the Packers have won the most championships, 13 in total. The Cowboys 5.
Well, before Super Bowls, though.
Yeah, right. He just has championships.
Mm-hmm.
How's it This is a good point. How's it possible the Hawkeyes haven't had a 1-point safety? That's very Hawkeye and Kirk Ferentz.
For sure. For sure. That's the
And-
one thing he hasn't done, probably.
Yeah, probably right. And before we make fun of tire wrestling, remember the Olympics gave out medals for breakdancing last
Very
time.
True.
So
That's true.
Very true. All good points,
all good points.
Ray. Okay, I feel like we should get set for the day, SBP.
I agree. I concur.
Very good.
Let's get set for the day.
It is Monday. It is the 22nd day of September. This is episode 394. Time right now, 7:44 a.m. And temperature, Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, and Washington is 63 degrees.
Could you imagine this? It's almost going to be 90 today, which I think you're going to talk about, but it's National Rhinoceros Day.
It is National Rhinoceros Day.
Weird how it's National Rhinoceros Day, but it's National Elephant Appreciation
Who
Day.
really doesn't hold a candle to a National Elephant Appreciation Day?
Right. Well, just celebrate all jungle animals. I don't know. Are those jungle animals? Those are desert animals. Are they African animals? I don't. What do you call those?
Big.
Just big animals.
They're
It's
large.
National Big Animal Day. Maybe a little rain this morning, then partly cloudy today. High of 82 and a low of 61. So today's headlines from SoutheastIowaUnion.com. Carry-on bags going strong after a decade of serving kids. Mount Pleasant man cited after hit and run on Clay Street, and Washington man charged after crowbar attack on National Guardsman. Don't do
That's
that.
kind of wild.
Don't do that, kids.
That's almost like I did read that story.
Yeah.
We're nearing Florida man's story.
Yeah, that's near Florida, man.
Yeah, a little bit. It was in a Pizza Hut parking lot, pretty sure. So
If replace crowbar with alligator, and you have me fooled.
Exactly.
There you go.
exactly.
There you go.
Sports. Washington cross country is running a Solon tonight, and Washington volleyball is at Van Buren County. This day in history, on this day in 1994, pre-SPP,
Pre-SPP.
Just barely.
7 years. The first episode of Friends aired on NBC, and the show became one of the most popular sitcoms in the United States, and it is still on. I watch it at lunchtime every day.
You do?
I do. It's on reruns on TBS.
Difference between you and me. I watch Gunsmoke.
Yeah, that's when I go home and I flip something on just to have in the background at lunch. It's Friends. So there you go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Boy, you can hear my chair creaking.
Ken, you got it all. SPP, random joke, random quote, or random fact.
Let's have some inspirational words today with a quote.
Okay.
Start out the week.
This is from.
Should we get settled?
This is from. That's actually kind of appropriate. This is from Betty White. She says.
She was a heavy meditator.
She said people say, but Betty, and this is actually good for you too. But Betty, Facebook is a great way to connect with old friends. And she says, well, at my age, if I want to connect with old friends, I need a Ouija board.
There we go.
So there you go. Or you can
I'm
meditate
not
on
quite
it.
there yet.
You're not.
Not quite there.
You're not.
But I still don't have Facebook. Okay, today's takeaway, SPP.
It has been proven that Tim does in fact stand the stand.
I can now stand with the stands that stand before me.
Just stand up.
Take a stand.
Just take a stand.
Take a stand for the sand.
I have a broken thing. Okay. Boss Man Matt.
We cover a lot of topics on this show, but today was a football day.
Football.
And that's all right. A lot of football.
All
a lot
kinds
of
of football.
and obscure sports today.
Yeah, card-jitsu.
Yes.
The other thing I meant to talk about is the Indiana Fever are in the semis.
In the next round.
They made it the next round. I know. I haven't watched any of the games, but I still get the
They
alerts.
beat the Aces, so they're up a game.
Yeah. Saw that. They beat the Dream in the first round, right?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's crazy. They're they're playing pretty well.
Yeah. And not, I mean,
And they don't have Caitlin.
well, clearly Caitlin's out in that she's kind of good. But they got Sophie Cunningham's out. I think they've had a rash of injuries through this season. They're still going.
Yep. All right. My takeaway is I need to find the Ocho more often and stay up to date with what else is going on in this world, because there's all kinds of sports out there that I did not know existed.
I think we're getting close to the cheese roll, so that's a big one.
Yeah, I've seen those videos.
Got to know about that. Okay, I think that'll do it for us today. Thank you all for joining. Thank you so much for the comments. We shall return tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Getting a little loud.
It was a little loud.
I felt like speaking up.
SPP's like, all right, let's go.
This like this.
There you go.
Anyway, thanks for joining, everybody. We shall return tomorrow. Until then, ahoy.
Ahoy.
Ahoy.